Welcome in. Happy MLK Day, celebrating the life of an amazing man who did more inspiring speeches than anybody and literally changed the way we thought about freedom in our country. There are a lot of things going on in Nashville. Today, they started actually on Friday, and some of the things that will be going on today, the youth rally started early this morning. The youth symposium at Scarrett Bennett Center continues on through 1:30 today. There is a march that started at 9 o'clock this morning, and the convocation just took place at Scarrett Bennett at the TSU Gentry Center. There are many, many things. All you have to do to find out what's going on Martin Luther King Jr. Day in Nashville is a quick Google. There are many, many things going on. The youth rally earlier this morning, the Women of Faith that will take place, Scarrett Bennett Center. There are just a lot of things happening today. It is a federal holiday, and normally the third Monday of the month of January. In our spotlight, we're going to salute an amazing Temple of Learning in our higher education of Nashville. We have so many great places here. And today, because it is such a special day, we're going to shine the light on Fisk University.
Greetings. My name is Marvelous Brown, Director of Bands, Assistant Professor of Music here at Fisk University. Today, we're going to let you know why you should be a part of the Music City Sound.
The reason why I came to Fisk was for the band. During my graduation year, I was looking at schools, and right when I found out that Fisk was starting a marching band on the year that I was graduating, I felt like it was destiny. It was meant for me to come here, and I wanted to be a part of the legacy and leave my mark on Fisk University. I felt like it would have been much more beneficial for me than being just a number in another marching band and being able to be a spearhead for a new program.
I chose the Fisk University's marching band program mainly because I wanted to get better at my instrument and be in a new environment. I've played in jazz bands and concerts before, but I've never played in a marching band, so this was a new experience for me.
We need you to be a part of the Music City Sound. Number one, because we're building a legacy. And number two, you just won't be another number.
If there's any student out there considering joining a marching band or joining a music program, I would definitely recommend Fisk University, mainly because of the community that you develop while in the band. You'll go through hardships, you'll go through rough times, tough practices, but in the end, the people that you have around you will be a benefit to you.
Now you've heard from me, you heard from our students. We want to hear from you. Please contact me at mbrown@fisk.edu to be a part of the Music City Sound. Thank you.
What a great story, right? I love the new band at Fisk. The Fisk Jubilee Singers are incredible to this day, from the 1800s until now. They set the bar very, very high, and it's just amazing what they can do. If you get a chance to hear the Fisk Jubilee Singers, do so. If you're a fan of Sierra Mist lemon lime soda from the Pepsi company, don't be looking for it in the stores because they are no longer going to be making that brand. They have just launched a new brand because Sierra Mist never quite took off. So they will be making a new lemon lime brand in the Pepsi company called Starry. I always say if it didn't keep up with Sprite as a lemon lime soda, as Sierra Mist, which is a very cool name, then why do you think the Starry would, I don't know, take off? Anyway, just letting you know, if you're looking for Sierra Mist, you probably won't be finding it. You will be finding Starry, however, this being sold in stores and brought to stores near you. Our business spotlight on a Monday is brought to you by the Nashville Predators. And we were going to the Nashville Entrepreneur Center. They had their Entrepreneurs of the Year and their Hall of Fame. And we're going to talk about Prince's Hot Chicken. They talk about Bolton's, they talk about Hattie B's, but I will tell you the first and the best and the one that started it all, Prince's, brought to you by the Predators.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd. The goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Don't miss a minute of the action this season. Visit NashvillePredators.com/tickets to get your seats today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets. And we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
My name is Andre Prince. I am the owner of Prince Hot Chicken Shack since 1980. But as far as my title is concerned, I do it all, from the janitor to the cook. It's alleged because my great uncle, who started cooking spicy chicken on a regular basis, acquiring a building in 1936 on the corner of 28th and Jefferson Street.
When she was a young woman, Andre's mother suggested that she run the chicken shack that was owned by the family.
I was totally blown away. How in the world am I going to run a restaurant and didn't cook?
Though she didn't know how to cook, under Andre's leadership, Prince Hot Chicken became a staple in the community.
A lot of people coming in as customers, volunteering and helping me try because they hated to see it close. That was the main thing. That spicy chicken had such an influence on them. They hated to see it close. They were looking forward to it. And I'm most grateful to them.
Things were not always easy. Andre would struggle at times with her purpose in life, a purpose made clear through her labors at Prince.
I prayed. I asked the Lord, what is the purpose of my life? What is it you want me to do? And he certainly in time answered. Back then, the recipe was the mild chicken. And some people, one man from California, I remember coming in and said he wanted it hotter. So I just thought about it. This is all we have. So, hey, I started the different variations over time. Plain, mild, medium, hot, extra hot.
The legend of Prince Hot Chicken began to spread all over the globe.
Money is not everything. No, tell me where I would be if I were just interested in the money. I am interested in quality. I've been getting offers from Europe, all over the place. My customers had gone on vacation to France, and lo and behold, there was Prince Hot Chicken in the newspaper.
Hot chicken remains a staple in the Nashville community, thanks in large part to the towering influence of Prince Hot Chicken.
This is where hot chicken was born, right here in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee.
Isn't that cool? If you find out a little bit more and do a little bit of discovery, Princess Hot Chicken has quite the story, and it involved her uncle and some infidelity and a little punishment called hot chicken. But Unfortunately, I guess if you're trying to get revenge on someone, you have to find out something that they don't like, because the hot chicken turned out to be a pretty good deal and it's supported the family ever since. Hey, January 22nd is, if you read Miss Cheap's column in all of our Main Street papers, you know that the price of forever stamps is going up to 58 cents January 22nd. There are some other things that I'll give you just a little smattering of this next story of some of the rate hikes that are taking place at the USPS.
The United States Postal Service, or USPS, will be making changes starting January 22nd, 2023. Pitney Bowes is here to help by providing a breakdown of some of the changes. First-class letter mail is increasing by 3 cents for both the stamp and meter rates. Prices will also increase for both domestic and international postcards, but your Pitney Bowes meter, Send Pro Online, or Pitney Ship still saves you 3 cents over stamps. Remember, the USPS rates are subject to change. On January 22nd, a 5.5% increase or more will be applied to many domestic shipping options. The USPS international shipping products are also included in the changes. Increases range from 3.5 to 12%. The post office is also making structure changes in January, such as the consolidation of commercial base and commercial plus pricing for priority mail and express. Moreover, it will eliminate priority mail regional rate boxes and origin zones for priority mail international to Canada, split zones L, 1, and 2, and eliminate the local zone. The USPS does offer some of the lowest shipping rates in the mailing industry. Let's look at some of these values. There is no price increase in January for Parcel Select Ground. Moreover, the pricing is reduced for retail priority mail flat rate products. Although there is a small increase in commercial priority mail, it is well below the inflation rate. You automatically save 3 cents on every first-class letter you send just by using your postage meter or an online postage software such as Send Pro Online or Pitney Ship. Printing a shipping label for services such as priority mail qualifies larger items for special discounts. You cannot receive these savings by using a meter tape or going to the post office.
There are many more changes, and I encourage you to go to the USPS website and find out more. They also have an investigative leg that has an entire channel devoted to scams that happen every day. And they have several real life stories. And I thought this one was particularly important.
When this first happened, I felt like the dummy of the year. I really felt, well, how stupid can you be? One day I received a letter in the mail informing me that I had won a sweepstakes. I thought it was real because they sent me an advance on it to help me pay the fees and, the taxes on the money and all that. I think I kind of got caught up in the hope of it all. Like, wow, here's a break. Who can use $165,000 in this day and age? And I was told in the letter to deposit the check into my banking account and in a couple of days withdraw the amount that I needed to send. Then I was contacted again asking for more money. Thinking back, I see where he was kind of rushing me through the process because he knew that it was only a small window of time before I'd know it was a bad check. So he said to me, well, the check is deposited, so you go back in a day or two now so that you can send me the money. He says, I'm ready to send off your check. He said it would be to me in 48 hours. I wired over $3,000 to Canada. And then 2 days later, I found out the check had been returned to my bank and my account was overdrawn thousands of dollars. And so when it came crashing down, I felt so stupid. I felt like I just wanted to go to bed and never come out of bed again. I almost went into a deep depression. That's where I'm at now, trying to figure out how I'm going to clean this up, and still live.
The U.S. Postal Service has an investigative leg that works on things like this. First of all, if you get a check, even if it looks like a real check, even if it is a real check, even if it gets deposited, if it sounds too good to be true, it almost always is. That's an old adage, but the reason it became a saying is because it's true. And watch out for the people in your family. And when they win a sweepstakes, a great way of finding out is to put in quotation marks on the computer, up in the search bar, and you can put sweepstakes, the name of the sweepstakes, and then put scam in parentheses, and then press search. If it comes up, chances are someone else has already been burned by it. In the weeks to come, we're going to talk about some of those other scams that you might want to be on the lookout for, especially if you have an elderly person in your home that tends to answer the phone, tends to pick up the scam or the spam phone calls and gets involved in things. We want to make sure that you know some of the things and some of the language they'll be using, because they can mow through and they're taking people's entire life savings, and it's very sad, and you can't find them after the fact. So keep watching and keep sharing this information, and check out the U.S. Postal Service scams that they list on their website as well. Time for a Daily Yummy, and it's all brought to us by the Walmart Distribution Center, who is now hiring.
Oh, but keto's super unhealthy. Well, yeah, if you're eating bacon-wrapped mayo, but if you're not, here's a delicious and healthy easy dinner you can make at home. This is my one-pot chicken pesto skillet, and I'll show you how to make it. Start with a package of chicken tenders or chicken thighs and cut them into 1-inch pieces. They really don't have to be perfect. Just get them in a bowl and season them up with the spice blend. The full recipe is in the link in my bio. Get a skillet over high heat with some avocado oil, and we're gonna brown off that chicken. You want that nice golden crust, because remember, color equals flavor. Pull the chicken out and then deglaze that pan with a splash of chicken broth so you keep all that flavor in there. Get the broccoli and tomatoes in there and then cover it. Dramatically lift the lid up to reveal the steamy veggies, then add the chicken back in along with a heaping amount of delicious pesto, homemade or store-bought. Top it with Parmesan, of course, and enjoy.
Walmart Supply Chain is hiring in Lebanon. Earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and premium perks, including 100% paid college tuition, 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership that includes discounts, and free Paramount Plus, paid time off, and so much more. Fulfilling work starts right here. Text JOIN to 240-240. That's JOIN 240-240 to apply now. Bringing you our Daily Giggle is 50 Forward. They're part of an organization called All of Us, allofus.org/50 Forward, to get information about their wonderful programs for people over 50. It is a nonprofit all across America and all around Middle Tennessee. People are dancing and they're joining each other in social situations, and it is so much fun. And speaking of social, let's have our Daily Giggle. Now, have you ever been to a grocery store or any store and your grandkid or your kid, or they bring up something and they do it usually very loudly and in front of everyone? They pick up embarrassing products and they don't shut up about it. Have you ever had that happen?
Use these for your butt.
Got the what?
Don't you use these for your butt?
What do you mean?
Do you lose these for your butt? At the old house, our old house, don't you?
No, put them back.
I saw you the other day. the long time ago days. You do lose it sometimes. The other days. So you still want a pack of them?
Put it back.
Don't you use these for your butt? I don't know, that got me. And I just felt for her, because there's always the kid who asks you for something, and in front of everybody else in the store, it's hysterical. That is brought to you by 50 Forward every day, just to lighten the mood, because our mood is, we take things so seriously. Let's just laugh a little bit. Come on, everybody. If you got something funny, make sure you send it to me at devinoday@gmail.com. Later in the show, we're going to hear a special member of, I think she's from the Knowles Center. No, she's from the Bordeaux Center. And we're going to play her at the end of the show, but she's part of 50 Forward. There's so many talented people that are, but we're going to send you now to the Nashville Zoo. February 4th is your last chance to see Zoolumination.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs, including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
I love stories that lift your heart. And this one, oh my gosh, you're going to absolutely love it. It's got a little business. And it's got a lot of Nashville, because that's where this company originated. And there's a beautiful heart message that started this whole company. It's the Just Love Coffee Company.
For 30 plus years, and have spent a lot of time in the hotel industry and the hospitality industry, and I just love serving others. I was on track to retire at 59, and I knew that I would be bored out of my mind if I was actually retired. So I figured, what do I want to do in retirement? And I just happened to be reading Entrepreneur Magazine one day, and I saw Just Love Coffee. People ask why our coffee tastes better than other coffee, and there's really two reasons. Number one, it's small batch roasted. Our roaster is in Nashville. They make everything in very small batches, so they can really control the flavor that's coming through the roasting process. And secondly, is it's incredibly fresh. We order coffee every 2 weeks, so everything that we get in-house will have been roasted within the last 2 to 3 weeks. So it will be super fresh and delicious. How is this coffee shop unique? We cook everything on waffle irons, which is kind of crazy. Like, who would have thought that you could cook eggs on a waffle iron? But you can. All of our food comes out waffled, so it's very Instagrammable, but yet it's also delicious. We also have some fantastic pastries that we bake in-house. In fact, even today, we had somebody come in and said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe your chocolate peanut butter loaves are gone. Can you please text me when you get them in so we can come down and get them?" The biggest thing that we do is we get to know our customers. We get to know their names. We listen to them. We're kind of, people don't really have a local bar anymore. We're kind of their local coffee bar. They come in, they chat, they talk about their lives. I do think that we make a difference in our neighbors' lives, and it's just really important, and I'm glad that we can be there for people.
These families are making a huge financial commitment to grow their family and to bring that family home.
We felt that it was important for us to incorporate a model to help families that went through the same thing we did with specialty coffee. Our goals, our intentions are genuine. It's truly a way to try to help people and at the same time give the people who are supporting them a quality product.
It's all about the heart behind Just Love. The whole vision was built on helping other people.
We want to make sure that farmers can take care of their families. It ties into the whole adoption, the orphan crisis. Adoption is one of those things that's sweet and sour. You know, the kids are ripped from everything they know. As a company, we've decided to help both sides. We want to help the families that are bringing those kids home and try to prevent it.
Know that those dollars that you're using to support the local business are going for a cause to help adopting families. That's just something you just don't get every day, the opportunity to do.
I mean, Just Love Coffee gives us an opportunity to help people without even really going out of our way. They've gone out of their way to give us a chance to help, to do something kind of beyond ourselves.
We opened it up beyond adoptive families. You could be a nonprofit and you could use Just Love Coffee Roasters to raise money.
Everybody is touched by the good that Just Love is trying to do and that good that Rob wanted to establish.
Just Love is kind of a beacon in the community for what a business can be if it focuses on more than just making money.
Combining the roasting and selling of coffee with that benevolent giving back was really unique and special to me.
At the end of the day, makes you sleep well. In the beginning of the morning, puts a little extra pep in your step because you know that you are actually doing good in many different levels.
Just Love should never stop being a catalyst for love because otherwise we'd just be serving coffee and great waffles, but anybody can do that.
The one thing I would want a family to walk away with was that our motives were genuine, that we really did want to help them, that they did receive help, and that the product that we delivered was exceptional.
That is our motivation moment for Monday, and it makes me tear up all the time because the beautiful children that have come into these families because Just Love helped them raise the funds because adoption is expensive. Let's just face it. And they're just spreading the love. Just Love Coffee, helping people raise money for their charitable causes. Hey, we're closing on this beautiful day with our 50 Forward. Vonda Scruggs is going to sing the national anthem. Be safe, everybody. Be kind. And remember, most of all, you are loved. Like Just Love Coffee. You are loved. Here's Vonda.
Gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with our national anthem. Performing the anthem tonight, please welcome Vonda Scruggs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched.
Round of applause for.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.